Hello, in this video we're going to review how to create spaces for your store in Pivot. So this is a very important part of your profile because these spaces are really what you are going to put out for brands to reserve in the platform. So I'll explain as we go, but as always, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. So to get started, I'm starting in the page where we all start when we log in. So this is the welcome page, and then to create the spaces, we have to come here to the bottom left on my account. And in my account, you actually have the ability to edit your whole profile. So this is an account I just created, so everything is empty. But I'm gonna show how to create a profile in another video. You're more than welcome to see it. Right now, we're gonna focus on the spaces, which is really the bottom part of your profile right here. As you can see, this is a brand new account, so I haven't created any spaces yet. So the spaces, to get started, is really just come here and add space. And it's really just an easy one screen that you have to fill out. So the idea behind it is for you to really offer the brand as much information as possible for this space. So, and essentially you want to give a brief description, but also explain how you're going to charge for this space. So I'm going to start with a wall space. And I like to give an additional feature in the name just to give more information to the brands. You can just leave it as wall space. In my case, I'm gonna not charge commission on this space because it's one of the models that we're gonna review. So I'm gonna do wall space, no commission. So for this one, I'm gonna obviously come here to type and select wall space. And then here in description, you wanna tell the brand what they can do with the space. So this is a personalizable this is a space that can be adapted to your brand depending on what you want to highlight. So here, another useful feature is perhaps putting some things that brands have, some brands that have worked with you before. So for example, something like this space has been used by clothing brands, eyewear, beauty and products, beauty and other products. So again, this is just really to give them a description of what they can do with the space. I'm gonna copy this for another space we're gonna do. And then as I mentioned, I'm not gonna charge commission. So here I'm just gonna do a monthly price of $150. Commission is gonna be 0. That means that the brand is gonna keep all the sales, but I'm gonna get paid $150 upfront for this service. And then quantity. Quantity is essentially how many of these spaces I have available in my store. So maybe if you are just getting started with Pivot, you're only gonna have 1 or 2 spaces, but we actually have stores that have about 10 of each space. Why? Because they noticed that perhaps a table is the most popular feature they have, so they bought a few more tables and they put it out to rent on Pivot. So we actually have 5 different wall spaces in our store, so I'm gonna write 5 here. And then for the image, let me just see the pictures. So it's the best possible thing is for us to add at least 2 images. Why 2 images? Because that way you can give the brand different ideas of how we've used this space in the past. So for example, here I'm putting one with eyeglasses and here with more of a home materials. I'm gonna add, and then that space was created already. So if I want to review what I have, it's coming here. See the pictures, the description, everything looks good. So perhaps I want to also offer this space, but with the ability of commissions. Why would I do that? Because some brands rather pay less money up front, but give a percentage of the sales. So I'm going to create another space called wall space commission. And essentially it's going to be the same space, but rather than $150, I'm going to charge $75, so half the price, but I'm also going to get 40% of the sales. And I have 5 of the other one, and I have 5 of this one. So I'm going to write right here, and then it's really personalizable the same way. So I'm just going to put the same images that we put before. And then add. So it was successfully created. And for one last example, I wanted to show you that it's also possible a middle table plus mannequin. Oh, sorry. Mannequin. This is a full bay really, and this is one large table with mannequin for the brand, ideal for clothing brands looking for more exposure in the store. And then just to show you the different options, I'm actually gonna put a monthly price of 0, and here I'm gonna put 50%. So I really wanna do just straight up consignment for this space, of which I have 1. So this is possible as long as you're comfortable with not charging anything up front and just having the sales split. So for future reference, one of these two always have to have a certain input. So you either have to charge monthly price, percentage of sales, or both. If you don't have one of those inputs created, we won't be able to create this space, because you definitely have to charge something to the brand. And then we'll go add. And again, the space was successfully created. And you can do this as many times as you want.